Joining us now is Nell Menefee-Libey, a senior public policy manager from the National WIC Association, an organization that provides low-income families with nutritional support. This is a tough time, Nell, and we've certainly gone through shutdowns before, but these programs are not usually impacted. What's happened? What's different this time?
That's right, Alex. Thanks for having me. This shutdown has been particularly challenging for WIC for a couple of reasons. The first is that it's at the beginning of a new federal fiscal year, so the only resources on hand on October 1st to keep operations running were the very little fiscal year 25 funds that state WIC agencies had left over. And they had very little money left over because WIC participation has been growing. That's a good thing. It means that more eligible families are accessing WIC benefits, but it also means that everybody's belt was already really tight heading into October 1st.
Who are these families that receive WIC and SNAP benefits, and how much help do they get from them?
Yeah, WIC provides healthy foods, nutrition education, and breastfeeding support to nearly 7 million individuals. So this is pregnant and postpartum women, and then infants through their 5th birthday. In order to participate in the program, families have to be low income and at nutritional risk. So we're really talking about some of the most vulnerable members of our communities.
And we know that the WIC Association is requesting emergency funds from the Trump administration. They want to keep this program going, obviously. Do you have any sense of the likelihood that this program will be able to keep its doors open?
Yeah, so right now we believe that every state agency should be able to continue serving families through the end of October. So that means that participants should keep using their benefits and going to their WIC appointments. But without additional federal resources urgently, it's possible that we would see widespread disruption as soon as November 1st.
So if that happens, if funding gets cut off, what alternatives are people going to have to turn to?
Yeah, it's a very challenging situation to consider. We know that the charitable food system, like food banks, is not equipped to take on all of the families that rely on WIC. We also know that with the possibility of families losing access to SNAP benefits on November 1st, they will have even fewer resources available to help them put healthy food on the table for their kids.
How extensively are you trying to ring the bell, raise this issue? Are you getting any feedback from people in Congress or the White House about the desperate need that lies ahead?
Yeah, we've been really fortunate for WIC's entire 50-year history that this is a program with broad bipartisan support. There's nobody setting out to take WIC away from families. It's really been a victim of the broader political uncertainty here. We continue to call on Congress to come together and find a bipartisan solution for full-year funding that fully funds WIC, making sure that every eligible family can be served. But in the interim, we really do need emergency federal resources in order to prevent a disruption as soon as November 1st.
Okay, we hope you get them. Nell Menefee-Libey, thank you very much for speaking with us.